Arti, keep your camera on. Anahita, have you done my homework?
Yes, sir.
So, Arav, suppose perimeter is 50. One side is 10 centimeters. Find the other side. How will you do this? How will you do this, Arav?
Find the other side.
Tell me, Arav.
I don't know.
Yeah?
Don't know.
Don't know. So, because unless you know how to solve this question, which is a grade 5 concept, you cannot solve the grade 7 concept. That is the problem. So if this is 10, how much will be this side? How much will be the other side, Arav?
10.
10. So can I subtract 50 minus 20? I will get 30.
30.
How will I get the other sides now? How will I
30
get the other side?
by by adding the two sides and then subtracting from the perimeter.
By dividing 30 by 2.
Oh,
You understood or not? Did you understand or not?
yes, sir.
So why I subtracted? Because these two sides are equal. So if I see, first my perimeter was 50. I subtracted 20 from it because the total is, when I will subtract 20, I will get these two sides. So now these two sides, for getting one side, I will divide the remaining from 2.
Okay. Got it.
अगर नहीं समझ में आया बेटा, you can ask me.
Sir, I understood.
You understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, Arav, this concept is not of grade 7, but of grade 5. Same thing. Everyone understood? Hati and Anahita, you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now, same thing I have to do here. I have to multiply my other side by 2. This is my perimeter. I have to multiply this with 2. So one side is how much? 8x square plus 4x. I will double it. So two sides will be how much? 2 times 8x square plus 4x. Now this 2 will be multiplied with 8x square also and 4x also. You remember this?
Sir, can you repeat what you said? I can't hear
I
you.
said this 2 will be multiplied with, because I have to multiply everything with 2. This 2 will be multiplied with 8x square and 4x also.
Can you again repeat what you said? Because I couldn't
I said,
hear what you said due to background noise.
okay. So I said one side is 8x square plus 4x. This thing you got it?
Yes, sir.
Now see, look at the rectangle now. This one side will be 8x square plus 4x. The other
Okay.
side will also be 8x square plus 4x, right?
Yes, sir.
So I can double it. I can double this one to get 16x square plus 8x. Got it or not? I
So you
doubled it.
you
Yeah.
multiply two with you multiply two with 8.
I multiplied 2 with 8. I got 16x square. I multiplied 2 with 4x. I got 8x.
Got it.
So now we have to subtract
Now I will
16x
subtract.
squared.
Now I will subtract from this 28x cube plus 16x square plus 8x plus 4 minus 16x square plus 8x. Now when I will open the brackets, my sign will change. 16x square will get cancelled. 8x will get cancelled. I will get 28x cube by 4. Now I have to divide this with 2. So we have not done division. That is the concept in the next exercise. When I divide this with 2, everything will be divided by 2. I will get 14x cube plus 2. This concept is in the next exercise. This also will be divided by 2 and this also will be divided by 2. Arav, hope you understood
Yes, sir.
why I divided by 2, because this is the length of, this is the total of two lengths, one this and one this. To find one, I have to divide it by 2. Okay.
Then
Any other doubt, Arav?
yes, sir.
Yes.
19, 20, and 21 also.
19, 20, and 21. Which part in 20? Which part in 20, Arav?
Sir, not in 20, sorry.
Okay. Which part in 21?
All.
So I will take the second part because second part is more tough. इसमें तो आपको ऐड ही करना है तीनों को. I think
Yes,
A
sir.
part you can manage. I will take the second part.
Ah, okay.
4a square plus b square minus 6ab minus 3b square minus 2a square plus 8ab and minus 6a square plus 8b square minus 6ab. Do you understand this or no?
Yes.
पक्का श्योर?
Yes.
हाँ बेटा, सिंपल जैसे हम करते थे ओपन करके कर लेंगे. 4a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर माइनस 6ab
तो
माइनस,
सिंपली हम सिंपली वो वाला करेंगे बस.
वही
साइन
कर रहे हैं
चेंज.
बेटा, और क्या कर रहे हैं, सेम है, और कुछ नहीं करना.
ओके.
सो शुड आई सॉल्व इट फर्दर कि हो जाएगा अब?
हो जाएगा.
पक्का?
पक्का.
ठीक है. Then beta here also two of the sides, one side is this, second side is this, add them, then subtract from this. Total perimeter is the length of all the three sides. Two sides are given, इनको add करो, इससे subtract कर लो. This will
हेलो.
become the minuend.
हेलो. What did you say?
Yes. I said that the you are given the total perimeter is this. This is the total perimeter. This is one side number one, side number two. Add both the sides and subtract from this. Subtract from this.
Okay.
Okay, any confusion?
No.
I think 22nd में भी doubts होंगे.
No, sir.
Sir, I have doubt in 21st.
Which part?
Sir, all.
So should I solve one?
Yes.
So first part is 2 times m minus n. So what I am going to do is 2 times m. This is by 2 times m minus n. We're doing this. So this 2 will be multiplied to each and every term. So this will become 18x square minus 2 into 4xy 8xy plus 2 into 5y square 10y square
Sir,
plus x square.
regardless of sign.
Yes, what are you saying?
So, sir, the sign can be different. Like sign, matlab, the variable.
I didn't get it, beta. What you want? This is, see, beta, this is m and this is n. So what I have done, 2m minus n, 2 times, let me write it with other color,
So you can multiply. Oh no, sorry, sir.
2m minus n. Got it, Anahita?
Yes, sir.
Now you can solve further,
Yes.
or should I solve it completely?
Sir, I can solve it further.
Now 22nd, I think, is the difficult question.
No.
You don't have any doubts in it?
No.
The last two parts. Do we have a doubt or no?
No.
No. So this multiplication and division, we will do it after a while. This multiplication and division. So I will go jump to linear equations now.
We are doing linear equations only, right?
This was algebra, yeah. Linear equations is a part of algebra. Let me show you one video today.
Sir, I also have doubt in 16A. We did it yesterday.
Beta, that you ask ma'am.
Okay.
If you have not understood, I can explain.
Okay, sir, explain please. I didn't understand how to convert points into degree. Uh,
You didn't understand?
not fully. थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ आया.
तो मैम से क्यों नहीं बोला आपने?
मैम से बोला था क्लास में. फिर
फिर
वो फिर मैंने होमवर्क जो 3 क्वेश्चन थे देखा, फिर मैं रियलाइज किया मैं भूल गया.
तो आप नेक्स्ट क्लास से मैम से मैं पूछ लेना. अगर आपको नहीं समझ आए मैम से तो आप मुझसे पूछना. ठीक है?
और
involves equations that have variables or unknown values in them. And we learn that solving an equation means figuring out what those unknown values are. Video, we're going to learn how to solve some very simple algebraic equations that just involve addition and subtraction. Then in the next video, we'll learn how to solve some simple equations involving multiplication and division. Are you ready? I thought so. Okay, so if you've got an equation that has an unknown value in it, then the key strategy for solving it is to rearrange the equation until you have the unknown value all by itself on one side of the equal sign and all of the known numbers on the other side of the equal sign. And then you'll know just what the unknown value is. But how do we do that? How do we rearrange equations? Well, we know that algebra still uses the 4 main arithmetic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And we can use those operations to rearrange equations, as long as we understand one really important thing first. We need to understand that an equation is like a balance scale. You've seen a balance scale, right? If there's the same amount of weight on each side of the scale, then the two sides are in balance. But if we add some weight to just one side, then the scale will tip. The two sides are no longer in balance. An equation is like that. Whatever is on one side of the equal sign must have exactly the same value as whatever's on the other side. Otherwise, the equation would not be true. Of course, that doesn't mean that the two sides have to look the same. For example, in the equation 1 plus 1 equals 2, 1 plus 1 doesn't look like the number 2, but we know that 1 plus 1 has the same value as 2. So 1 plus 1 equals 2 is in balance. It's a true equation. The reason we need to know that equations must be balanced is because when we start rearranging them, if we're not careful, we might do something that would change one side more than the other. That would make the equation get out of balance and it wouldn't be true anymore. And if that happens, we won't get the right answer when we solve it. Oops. That sounds pretty bad, huh? So how do we avoid that? How do we avoid getting an equation out of balance? The key is that whenever we make a change to an equation, we have to make the exact same change on both sides. That's so important, I'll say it again. Whenever we do something to an equation, we have to do the same thing to both sides. For example, if we want to add something to one side of an equation, we have to add that same thing to the other side. And if we want to subtract something from one side of an equation, then we have to subtract that same thing from the other side. And that's the same for multiplication and division. If we want to multiply one side of an equation by a number, then we need to multiply the other side by that same number. Or if we want to divide one side of an equation by a number, then we have to divide the other side by that number also. As long as you always do the same thing to both sides of an equation, it will stay in balance, and your equation will still be true. Alright, like I said, in this video, we're just going to focus on equations involving addition and subtraction. And here's our first example. X plus 7 equals 15. To solve for the unknown value x, we need to rearrange the equation so that the x is all by itself on one side of the equal sign. But what can we do to get x all by itself? Well, right now, x is not by itself because 7 is being added to it. Is there a way to the x? We can undo that by subtracting 7 from that side of the equation. Subtracting 7 would leave x all by itself because x plus 7 minus 7 is just x. The plus 7 and the minus 7 cancel each other out. Okay, great. So we just subtract 7 from this side of the equation and x is all by itself. Equation solved, right? Wrong. If we just subtract 7 from one side of the equation and not the other side, then our equation won't be in balance anymore. To keep our equation in balance, we also need to subtract 7 from the other side of the equation. But on that side, we just have the number 15. So we need to subtract 7 from that 15. And since 15 minus 7 equals 8, that side of the equation will just become 8. There. By subtracting 7 from both sides, we've changed the original equation, x plus 7 equals 15, into the new and much simpler equation, x equals 8, which tells us that the unknown number is 8, and we've solved the equation. And to check our answer, to make sure we got it right, we can see what would happen if we replace the unknown value in our original equation with the number 8. Instead of x plus 7 equals 15, we'd write 8 plus 7 equals 15. And if that's true, then we know we got the right answer. Pretty cool, huh? Let's try another one. 40 equals 25 plus x. This time, the unknown value is on the right-hand side of the equation. Does that make it harder? Nope. We use the exact same strategy. We want to get x by itself, but this time x is being added to 25. But thanks to the commutative property, that's the same as 25 being added to x. So to isolate x, we should subtract 25 from that side of the equation. But then we also need to subtract 25 from the other side to keep things in balance. On the right side, x plus 25 minus 25 is just x. the minus 25 cancels out the positive 25 that was there. And on the other side, we have 40 minus 25, which would leave 15. So the equation has become 15 equals x, which is the same as x equals 15. Again, we've solved the equation. So whenever something is being added to an unknown, we can undo that and get the unknown all by itself by subtracting that same something from both sides of the equation. But what about when something is being subtracted from an unknown? Like in this example, x minus 5 equals 16. In this case, x is not by itself because 5 is being subtracted or taken away from it. Any ideas about how we could get rid of or undo that minus 5? Yep, to undo that subtraction, this time we need to add 5 to both sides of the equation. The minus 5 and the plus 5 cancel each other out and leave x all by itself on this side. And on the other side, we have 16 plus 5, which is 21. So in this equation, x equals 21. Let's try another example like that. 10 equals x minus
So what we
32.
are going to do in this question?
Again,
Everyone, what are we going to do in this question?
We are going to minus plus 32.
We are going to add 10 and 32.
No, yes, we are going to add plus 32 to both sides.
x is not by itself because
Essentially,
32 is being subtracted from it. So to cancel that minus 32 out, we can just add 32 to both sides of the equation. On the right side, the minus 32 and the plus 2 cancel out, leaving just x. And on the left side, we have 10 plus 32, which is 42. Now we know that x equals 42. Okay, so now you know how to solve very simple equations like these, where something is being added to an unknown or something's being subtracted from an unknown. But before you try practicing on your own, I want to show you a tricky variation of the subtraction problem that confuses a lot of students. Do you remember how...
All right, so you understood?
I think so.
Okay. So guys, first, we will not transpose. For the first few questions, we will not transpose. What is transposition method? Let me explain you. If my question is x plus 4 equal to 7. So you all know that you can directly transfer 4 here. This will become x equal to 7 minus 4. That will give you x equal to 3. We all know that. So
Yes, sir.
everyone, first thing while doing linear equations is that you will keep the equal to sign below the equal to. This, you have to remember this. You will, just keep them in the same line. You will write everything like this. This is the first step that you must remember. The second step, this method, when you take 4 to the right side and make it minus 4, is called transposition method. What is it called? Transposition method. We always use this method, like after learning the conceptual method, we always use this method only. But we will not use this for the first few questions. How we are going to do? The concept is this only, that on one side of the equation you have x plus 4 and on the other side we have 7. Now, like the video explained, that because this is balanced. So we can subtract 4 from both sides. Can I do that? Can I do that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So why did I subtract 4? Because this will get cancelled out. Here I will be left with x. Here I'll be left with 3. So can we solve few questions by this method? And Arav, I would like to see your screenshot. Okay. Can we solve by this method and not by transposition? Because this is the basic concept. So let's solve this question.
But it's the same the method that video is showing, na?
Yes, you
Okay.
have to do the same method. Let's solve the one part.
Sir, it's the same thing.
Whatever it is, same, not same, you will send the screenshot and you will solve exactly the way I teach you to. Okay, is that understood? You will not use your own logics to get the right answer. Arav, I need screenshot for every question. For the rest of the class, I would need screenshot for every question.
So we have to solve this IE thingy.
Yes.
Okay.
After solving step by step, send your answer. Google. Arti, you can send me the screenshot, please.
So we have to send with your method or the that
My
we use-
method. My method.
So transposition.
No, the method shown in the video. You
Okay,
cannot
sir.
transpose.
Okay, sir.
If
Send.
you transpose, I will give you a cross.
This is hard not to transpose.
But that's the concept basically. Transposition is just a shortcut method.
Yes, that's why I like it.
So send.
You are Mr. Googie, right? Arav and Shiv, beta send your.
Okay, sir, sending 1 second.
So can I send the same photo again? So thoda in a different way. So I had made one mistake.
Yes, you can send.
Okay.
Sir, what is the third question? Excuse me, sir.
Beta, first you send for the first question only.
Oh, wait, let me get the phone.
No, Hearty, you have not done the way I explained you.
So send.
What is the difference between both the images?
So in the first image, the equal signs were not in a one line. In second image they were.
Okay, fine. Good, Mr. Gogia, that you are trying to follow each and every word that I say. It's not a rule to put them in same line, but initially when you start doing now, you will end up making less mistakes if you put them in a straight line. After you get pro at linear equations, then you can do whatever way, whichever way you like. So till the time you become a pro, you put them in same line only. आरव बेटा एक क्वेश्चन छोटा सा है, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट भेज दो मुझे भाई.
Yes, sir, looking for your number. Wait 1 second.
आप कहीं भी भेज दो, ग्रुप में भेज दो, कहीं भी भेज दो, जस्ट सेंड इट ओवर टू मी.
This is not laptop.
अच्छा, व्हाट्स द आंसर आरव?
Answer for this first question is 11.
बेटा अगर आप इतना टाइम एक स्क्रीनशॉट में लोगे, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड आरव, द क्लास टाइम आल्सो गेट्स वेस्टेड. So you have to become faster, at least in clicking the pictures.
Finally found it. Sir, I'm sending you the screenshot.
Yes, beta, just send. Just send me. बेटा when you got the value of x, तो ये last step क्यों लिखा आपने? ये तो लिखना ही नहीं था. Have you checked it?
Yes, sir.
That was checking.
Yes,
But
sir.
I didn't ask you to check. It's okay. Fine. So Hearty, look here. X minus 5 is equal to 6. Other kids can do the second question. Hearty, unmute karo beta.
Sir, can I do the third
Yes,
question?
sir.
How can I make both the sides equal? बताओ मैं x को equal कैसे कर सकता हूँ? केवल x
Sir,
को I have to make it alone.
sir, I have to add. I have to add 5 in. I have to add 5 in minus 5 and
Yes.
with 6.
X minus 5 plus 5. That's what I will do. And on this side also I will add 6 plus 5. So this will become x equals to 11. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Now please do the second question.
Okay, sir.
And the third question.
Finally.
All right, Anahita, you also can send the screenshot. Hearty, you also send the screenshot.
Sir, I'm doing the second question.
So let me know if anyone needs an explanation for the second question. Because I didn't show you the second part of the video. Should I explain the second one?
Sir.
Sir, I sent it.
All right, beta. And either next time write the way I am writing na? In one line only, not in two lines. Okay. You can do the fourth one also, Nahita.
Sir, should I send you the screenshot?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, why didn't
Sir,
I
should
get
I
the
also do the fourth?
Yes.
Sir, why don't I have a heart?
I will tell you, Mr. Gogia, that goes for you also. Listen up here, guys. So, Hearty has sent 1 second. Let me check. No, Hearty, you will have to redo the questions. आपने transposition use कर दिया. मैंने आपको बोला don't use transpositions. I especially told you not to use transposition. So what I will do is I will subtract 5 from both sides. So this will get cancelled out. I will get x equal to 1. ठीक है? Now,
can
Mr. Gogia, Arav, I want you to write this in one line, not in two separate lines like in the video. Now, this also I have to make x alone. Hriday, how can I make x alone?
Sir. Sir, by bringing 3 on the other side.
No, beta. वो तो आपने transposition method है. वो तो you are using
multiplying 3.
transposition by multiplying 3 to both sides. ये concept है. क्या होगा? This 3 will get cancelled and you will get x equal to 6. So, Mr. Gogia and Arav and Anahita, I want you to write like this from next time. ठीक है?
I didn't understand.
But I wrote in multiplied by 3. Multiplied by 3.
So, sir, that isn't that how I wrote it?
You wrote like this. X divide by 3 into 3. You have to write x upon 3 into 3.
Acha,
Exactly the way I am telling you to.
okay, sir.
Okay?
Sir,
Or
can I
like
have
this.
can
Yeah,
I
3
have
को आप बाद में लिख सकते हो. That is allowed. Now, fourth question. Give me your answer, Hearty. Send the screenshot.
excuse me, sir?
Fourth and example 1. Yes, Arav.
Is that 4x or is
Yes,
it
it's 4x.
4x?
Yes, that's 4x only.
So like, is it multiplied or what?
Beta, it is
It's
4x.
multiplied, sorry.
It is 4x. It means 4 multiplied by x.
Sir, I sent you example 1 ka.
Sir, you didn't even give me a tick, sir.
I'm giving.
At least give me a heart or a star.
So sent.
Oh, sorry. I did a mistake. So may I edit? May I
Yes,
do?
you can edit.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
And so the next one also, I gave example one also. Hearty, send me your screenshot
Sir,
as
I
well.
sent you the answer of example 1.
Beta, I have checked. See the ticks on the right side.
So you have you
So
checked
recent
my
example 1 and question 4 also.
have you
sent.
checked any of my answers?
So everyone don't speak like this. अगर कुछ गलत होगा मैं बता दूंगा. All this is very easy ना.
Yes, sir.
So don't speak like this.
सर मेरे को हार्ट चाहिए.
Yes, Riddhe, send your answer.
Yes, sir. I'm sending the screenshot.
सारे आंसर्स चैट में भी भेजूंगा.
And Arav, your example one is pending.
Oh,
So 4x is equal to 12. Please everyone, Hearty and Arav, you and everyone look here. Guys, the correct way. This is my question. So what I'll do is I will divide both sides by 4. This is how we divide in linear.
like that.
So
Okay,
I get x equal to 3. This is how it's supposed to be done. Mr. Gogia, please look here.
got it.
Riddhe, did you do the same way? आरव आपने गलत किया था बिकॉज
Yes,
आपने
sir.
4 डिवाइड बाय 4x लिख दिया और यहाँ पे 12 डिवाइड बाय 4 लिख दिया. बेटा
Yes,
डिवीजन
yes.
में जो भी होता है ना ये कम फर्स्ट. दिस शुड कम फर्स्ट. तो अगर आप 4x डिवाइड बाय 4 लिखते 12 डिवाइड बाय 4 लिखते it would have been correct, but this is wrong. Okay, Arav.
What's that?
If you would have written it like this would have been correct. 4x divide by 4, 12 divide by.
Sir, I was about to write it
No,
like
beta,
that, but
don't say about to, no, don't say all those things. So this is x divided by x equal to 3. Next question you still haven't done. Arav, now time is up. Now, how do we do such questions? Suppose we have, let me solve the second one for you. Or I'll solve the first one by using this method. 2x plus 5 is equal to 11. What I will do is, first I have to take care of this 5. So I will subtract 5 from both sides. Any doubts in this? So then this will get cancelled. I will get 2x equal to 6. Any doubts in the first step? Now I will divide both sides with 2. So I will get x equal to 3. Understood, not understood, guys? Tell me, Arav, understood?
yes, sir. आराम से understood है. थक गया, मैं थक गया.
Do the second question.
थक गया, मैं थक गया. मैं थक गया, मैं थक गया. मैंने कुछ गलत कर लिया क्या? Sir, can we simplify? Hello?
बेटा यू हैव टू डू एग्जैक्टली लाइक आई हैव डन। आपको जितना समझ में आ रहा है उतना करो, नहीं समझ में आ रहा मैं आपको फर्स्ट स्टेप बता देता हूँ,
सब पता है, समझ आ रहा है।
तो
सॉल्व
फिर
से
सॉल्व करो और आंसर भेजो। उसमें इतना ग्रुप डिस्कशन की बात ही नहीं है।
Sir, send the answer.
ओके मिस्टर कोकिया, करेक्ट।
18 times 3 क्या होता है?
मिस्टर कोकिया, you are here till which date?
So 13th of February.
So Hriday, you have done the steps correctly, but
So
आपने एक
what about
mistake कर दी। First of all, you have to add 8 to both sides. पहले आप नंबर पार्ट का टेक केयर करते हो, जैसे पहले मैंने +5 का टेक केयर किया, उसके बाद मैंने मल्टीप्लाई और डिवाइड किया। You understood, Hriday? Please redo the question.
so what about mine?
Sir,
All right, Arav and Anahita, correct.
yeah.
Hriday, I am waiting for you. Send your answer screenshot.
When did this class start?
11.
Okay. I am bored, I am tired, I am very, very bored.
Yes, Hearty. For today, I'll be giving you the chapter end exercise of chapter 1 for homework.
Oh, sir, it's very hard. They're not hard, very long. All the
Just one
exercises.
exercise I will give, and you have 2 days. Your next class will be on Monday.
Sir, you
Sarvani.
said it's today no one does it. Tomorrow people do it.
Sarvani.
No, after one, there is one more exercise. No? Self-assessment.
Okay.
Huh? No, self-assessment is also very long.
Sir, I already done it.
Okay.
That's
Sir, only 14 questions.
Final answer is what, Hriday?
Sir, 18.
What's your final? बेटा आप 18 को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करना भूल गए. When you multiplied the left side, you have to multiply the right side also with 18.
Okay, sir.
Got it? Now, the reason I taught you this is because before starting linear equation, you must know the concept. Now, let me explain few questions. See, the question number 1 is x plus 3 equals to 6. Now, how we did it? X plus 3 minus 3 equal to 6 minus 3. I subtracted 3 from both sides. I got x equal to 3, right?
Yes, sir.
But of course, we won't solve now using this method. What we will do is we will find a shortcut to this. Shortcut to this will be this 3 is in addition. It will go to the other side and become subtraction. So 6x equal to 6 minus 3. That means x equal to 3. Any doubts in this?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see the second question. X minus 3 equal to 6. Again, minus 3, I will take it to the right side. X will be equal to 6 plus 3. X will be equal to 9. This is transposition method where we transpose terms. So we will be using this method only from now onwards. That method was just to explain you कि ये होता कैसे है. So y minus 8 is equal to 12 and y plus 7 is equal to minus 13. Solve these two questions. Send me the screenshot.
Sir, but transposition method.
By transposition method, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now you can use transposition method.
I know.
So this is one of the few chapters in which I give my own sheets. So from next class, I will be giving you some of my own sheets as well.
Yeah.
Just for this chapter. Along with your school exercises, of
No.
course.
So I sent both of my answer in one foot only.
Okay, Mr. Gogia.
Sir, I'm sending you the screenshot.
बेटा बस एक प्रॉब्लम है मिस्टर गोगिया इसमें आंसर करेक्ट है
Should I write
आप जब
one
ऐसे शो करते हो ना तो उसी
extra
बार ये
step?
नहीं लिख देते यू हैव टू स्प्लिट द स्टेप्स आल्सो
Okay.
क्योंकि बैलेंस
So
नहीं होगी
so where I have
अगर
put
आप
the arrow?
स्प्लिट इट विल नॉट बी
So
बैलेंस
do we have to? Sorry.
Sir, where I've put the arrow, उधर मैं उसको रहने दूँ and the next step I write the values.
यस आपको एरोज लाइक आई पुट द एरोज जस्ट टू एक्सप्लेन यू putting arrows was
Okay.
not required.
Okay.
So do we have to send the screenshot?
Yes, if you can send it would be good. Otherwise, I have corrected yours. All right, now I'm showing the solution. Arav, आप अपना screenshot भेजो.
Sir, is my answer correct?
Yes.
Okay, चलो. Answers.
Yes, बेटा yes screenshot भेज दे भाई.
भेज दिया सर.
And who will write minus 20 at the end? So let me show you Mr. Google. Y minus 8 is equal to 12. This y will be equal to, like when I show this, it will become 12 plus 8, y equal to 20.
Oh, the first step
Understood?
was error. I did
अगर
everything in
मैंने
the first
यहाँ
step.
पे plus 8 लिख दिया तो ये बैलेंस होंगी नहीं इक्वेशन.
हाँ
Got
जी.
my point, Mr. Gogia?
So I
At
need to put
all
an
times, the
extra step.
equations should be balanced at all times. ठीक है?
Extra step डालना है उसमें. Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
okay kids, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next class. Bye bye. Enjoy.
Bye, sir.